Every 2 years, Andalusia's capital becomes a pilgrimage center. From every corner of the globe, flamenco scholars, renowned dancers, singers, guitar players, and their worshippers come here to visit the Biennale. This patio is a former monastery courtyard. In the place where just a while ago nuns were praying humbly, now a dignified gypsy woman clatters her heels passionately. She's getting ready to record yet another video lesson for the flamenco flash mob participants, the Biennale's final chord. Is that Pastora Galvan? Yes. This year, Pastora Galvan is the flash mob's choreographer. To have the floor in it is my main objective. Hola, Pastora. How's it going?
Well, I'm getting ready. How are you?
I'm okay.
So have you learned the dance already?
Nope.
Time to start.
I will learn it completely, I promise. But flamenco is still too hard for me.
Can you do this?
I can do this one, the only one I can do.
It's not too fast, is it? I mean, it's not too difficult. Very easy to learn.
Pastora has been dancing since 2 years of age, and she genuinely believes that these moves are simple.
Let's start on the right leg. Good job, Alejandro.
She doesn't even have a clue that these are my first flamenco steps ever in my life. This is a good chance to see how far an absolute beginner can advance in 2 weeks.
I was taught to dance by my parents. Our whole family dances flamenco. They were taught by some old gypsies.
These moves are gypsy moves, aren't they?
Yes, the old gypsy style.
In the traditional style, flamenco puro, the pattern of a dance often mimics scenes of the gypsy way of life. What does this move signify?
Women used to wear underskirts, and so they would come to the river, and so not to get them wet, they would pull on the skirts and walk through the water. Like this, and again.
Or scenes easily understandable to any civilian.
You must feel like your torero feels in the ring.
They resemble torero movements.
Sure, like this.
No, I'm not a torero.
You aren't, but when you dance, you must feel like you're in the ring with the bull.
That means every dance is just like the last one? Now that's a temperament. Seems that I can now start to understand why Don Juan and Carmen live specifically in Seville. And where can I get this passion from?
Become acquainted with the gypsies. Feel like you're one of them. If you don't understand how a torero feels in the ring, how he moves, you won't be able to dance flamenco.
I guess to take part in the flash mob means that I not only have to learn the dancing, but become almost an epic opera character myself.
And obviously, you must feel the music. Listen to the song that we danced to, for example. Be sure to visit the ancient gypsy district, Triana, where all the flamenco originates from.
All right, the objectives are clear. Priorities are defined. Let's get to work, everyone. Let's smash the production target 2 weeks instead of 5 years. The Triana district, which Pastora was singing about, lies on the other side of Guadalquivir River, which flows throughout Seville. Up until the 20th century, gypsy families could settle only here, outside the city limits. It is thought that it's precisely in the side streets of this neighborhood that flamenco was born. Hola. Alejandro. Paco Fernandez is the leader of one of the most renowned gypsy clans of Triana, that is to say, in all of Spain. This is the famous Triana market, a historic site. The freshest fish was always brought here in boats along the river. Even today, all gypsies in the city still come here to buy their special foods. Let's go there right away. Paco and I are on an important mission to procure provisions for the family feast. On the occasion of the Biennale, his relatives from around the world have all come home to Triana. They're going to have a full table and dance to guitar. Just what I need to feel the gypsy in me and roll up my sleeves for the flash mob. Are these Andalusian olives? Yes, they grow right here in Triana. I will pay for it, naturally. There's no way to dance flamenco eating just Russian cheese and bologna. We'll need some banned ingredients. What kind of jamon is the best for the feast? We gypsies are experts. Back in the old days, people would honor pigs with holidays and sing flamenco to them, asa, like this. Then the poor animal was slaughtered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jamon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jamon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jamon. A lot of joy, a lot of jamon. The gypsy table has to be groaning with food, just like a Georgian's. Okay. He's simply teasing our audience. I'm gonna show you a secret. There's a theater here. No, you're joking. A huge theater. See for yourself. Let's go inside. Looks like a tobacco box. Behind the shop counters with meat, fish, and olives, there's a little flamenco theater. The whole hall is hardly bigger than the counter, but Paco, who used to perform here some time ago, swears that true flamenco doesn't need a huge stage. It's a type of chamber art. To me, this is an enchanting place, the Grand Theater. The rapport with audience is direct and very intense here. This is the only thing flamenco requires. And so doing face-to-face is the simplest way to feel duende, the flamenco magic. The duende proper, the gypsy magic, hypnosis, is what I came to find in Triana. After buying all the gourmet foods, we head to Paco's home. Along the way, he arranges an excursion for me through the neighborhood where he grew up. See, Alejandro? This is the flamenco monument in Triana. A beautiful woman, naturally a gypsy, with a guitar in her hands. My grandma was the same. She cultivated a love of flamenco in King Alfonso XIII, and he used to escape the palace secretly, heading into the alleyways and bars of Triana to listen to the gypsies. The inhabitants of the district have always thought of Triana as a segregated town with laws of its own. Even memorial plaques here are dedicated not to generals or politicians, but to prominent flamenco performers. Gypsies, of course. Look, Alejandro, this is a very important place for me. Here in 1941, My dad, Curo Fernandez, the head of our family, was born.
Ah, tu papá. Sí.
I was born around here also. My daughter was born on the same street. In the Middle Ages, Triana was not only the heart of the gypsy community, but also the stronghold of the Spanish Inquisition. The Inquisition didn't touch the gypsies, but not long ago, when real estate went up here, many of Paco's neighbors were forced to move out by the city government. Therefore, old Triana now remains only in memories and songs. This is my Triana. I want to play to you a little here because this place reminds me of my childhood. In the Fernandez home, preparation for the fiesta is at full speed. It is said that flamenco emerged from these kinds of family parties in courtyards. These days, you can only visit one in Triana.
These are Iberian small sausages, top grade.
Tasty. All the while, the whole family is vigorously rejoicing at our meeting. I'm helping Paco's wife, Pilar, to set the table. Is it hard to be the hostess in a gypsy home?
Yes, because everybody loves to eat very much. Loads of energy, noise, music, and movement.
Hello, everyone. Here's the food. If you're at a Russian table, the guests eat and drink for a few hours before they all start singing. But here it's all the opposite. The guitar gets uncovered right away, early in the evening. Young Paco's nieces sing with a real mature passion. Perhaps when you grow up in Triana, you can accumulate great life experience even at 20 years old. What a blast. There's no way you'll ever see anything like this on the big stage. This is real flamenco puro, a wild gypsy style that only remains inside Triana's courtyards. Is this a hobby or a job for you? I can tell you straight, Alex. When I wake up and look in the mirror, I see flamenco. I am flamenco. I was born this way. But to be able to do flamenco, you don't need anything special. Right now, at this table, there hasn't been anything special at all. We just got together and sang. It's so natural for us. Dance, dance! Of course, when you get used to such weekly family gatherings from earliest childhood, there's nothing more natural than this. But what should I do?
Yo voy a participar
Paco, I need your advice. I'm going to take part in the flamenco flash mob. What is the most important thing for a flamenco dancer? Most importantly, have a personality. Be yourself. But for you personally, I have a piece of advice. So that you have as much energy as the gypsies. Eat more of our soup, pataje. But don't forget to scoop down as deep as you can. The true flamenco puro is, of course, hypnotic. How they do it is an ancient gypsy mystery. The husky voice carries you somewhere so far away that you forget about the time and come to life only when you hear the clicking of the female dancer's heels. Well, that will do. You must eat more and more of the soup.
The most important thing is to listen to your soul.
Soul?
If I'm happy, I dance joyfully. If I'm sad, I dance with pain. I just let out whatever's inside of me. But the best is when the wildness comes out, because this is when freedom speaks.
You dance really well.
The dance comes right from the soul. In dance, you express your feelings. That's why it makes no difference to me whether I dance on a patio, in a tablao, in a bar, or on the big stage.
Yes, but I wasn't born to a gypsy family. What should I do?
Absorb, absorb. Listen to a great deal of flamenco and see how it responds in your heart.
Do you think it will work?
Yes, look at this flower. It's clinging to the wall and soaking up the sun, and one of these fine days it will come into bloom. The same thing will happen to your heart.
I hope that the flower of my flamenco will come into bloom as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Only 1 week is left before the flash mob. For laggards like me, the Biennale Directorate has arranged a dancing crash course. It is led by the new flamenco sex symbol who has long been close on the heels of Joaquin Cortez, a 32-year-old bailador who goes by the name of Daring, Faroquito.
Hola, chicos. ¿Cómo estás?
Hello, everyone.
Hola, Marquita.
Hi. Alexander, look. When he was 5, he made his debut on Broadway. At 11, he danced in Flamenco, the film by Carlos Saura, the Spanish Fellini, and by 30, he'd been in 8 movies, playing himself in each of them. Today, People magazine includes Faroquito in its 100 most beautiful list. All in all, I had a tremendous stroke of luck. This is the simplest. Can you do it? It's easy. All right. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. 1, 2. I shouldn't have skipped solfeggio classes in music school. 3/4, 6/8. We've not yet started to dance, but things just don't seem to work for me. How do I pick up on this rhythm? It's easy. Counting is just for practice. The main thing is to listen to the music. I'll show you one trick. Listen. This is the rhythm of bulería, the style which you'll use to dance the flash mob.
Izquierda y derecha. derecha, 7, 8, 9, 10 y atrás. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Pastor, what have you done? Bulería is not only the most complicated rhythm, but the fastest flamenco style. Take a good look. That's it. That's right. What is it? Didn't sleep well tonight.
Intentando expresar tranquilidad.
When you dance bulería, you can stay calm. But suddenly, something explodes from inside. The moves are born to express something that's impossible to express. Bulería was born at home gypsy parties in the beginning of the 20th century. This was the first genre wherein a dancer could banter with the audience, jump, and even make faces. It's understood because the audience was always relatives and friends. One of the meanings of the verb burlar is to scorn, to mock. It seems that's exactly what Faruquito is doing right now. You can count anything. 65, 24, 6, 8, 9, 40, 22, 31. Taka, 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 taka. It's again like a gypsy hypnosis. Ease off your hands. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Raise your head. Always look ahead. You must attract viewers' attention with your arms. I started to perform on stage when I was 5 years old. 5 years? Yes, my grandfather took me with him on tour. I was a child and had no idea what a stage was even for, or what I should do there. To me, it was just a game like playing football. I strive to maintain this sensation every single time when I go on stage. Gypsy granddads don't leave family castles as inheritance. However, from generation to generation, they hand down signature tricks and famous names. So if you weren't born a gypsy, then getting duende and becoming a flamenco star is almost impossible. Well, at least that's what I think at present. And so what should I do? Practice flamenco and don't cut your hair. When it's as long as mine, come back and we'll talk. Well, my friends, looks like a total failure. The only way out seems to be putting on a brave face during a bad play. In the next episode, you'll see horns and hooves. Is it possible for Puchov to become a flamenco dancer and not turn into an animal? I'm dripping with blood and sweat already, but I'll kill him. Why flamenco is the most effective prayer, and whether the holy maids like gypsy music. The extraordinary adventures of Alex in Seville. Previously, I came to Seville to dance flamenco in its motherland. I've received plenty of advice.
Become acquainted with the gypsies. Feel like one of them.
Practice flamenco and don't cut your hair. When it's as long as mine, come back and we'll talk. Eat more of the soup, more. But nothing worked out. Will I be good enough to catch the rhythm and become a participant in the flamenco flash mob in the city's main square? There are bars and thunderous parties on every street corner in Seville. Seems like the whole city is alive with the joyful rhythm of bulería, and I'm the only one who can't get into it. It is said that flamenco dancers and toreros are the most prayerful people in Andalusia. You bet. Without patronage to a higher power, neither killing a bull nor mastering this dance seems to be possible. There are churches which are specialized in helping such hopeless cases as me. most important shrine of any Sevillan church is the image of the Weeping Virgin. Each month she gets changed into a new luxurious dress, for which the whole neighborhood chips in together. Each week she's carried around the city streets, and each day they sing to her. What? Can it be flamenco? What was that? Saeta. And what's that? A prayer in the form of a song, one of flamenco's genres. That means you sing flamenco in church? Well, this is not the same flamenco everybody knows, not the song sung at the table with a guitar. This is a special type of Seville sacred music genre. It turned out I was talking to the Saeta school director, and he has new pupils lined up. In the city where, week by week, a new virgin is carried through the streets, everybody wants to sing their own serenade to her. This is a fantastic feeling. Whenever I sing to the Virgin Mary, I feel like I'm alone with her. Even if there are 1,000 people around, I say to her, "How beautiful you are." I thank her and for her help. I have a dream, to learn how to dance flamenco. Can you ask the Virgin for me? Sing another saeta. Sure, saeta is the best way to seek help. I'm sure it'll work. Thank you. Holy Virgin, Holy Virgin, hear my prayer. I ask you with all my passion, help my friend, help his dream come true. It is said that the first saetas came to life as long ago as in the days of the Moors, who were the masters of Andalusia for over 700 years. It slightly resembles a muezzin, call to prayer. There's a reason why. The Seville symbol, the bell tower of the city's main cathedral, Giralda, is a former minaret. In Seville, the Moors left their mark on each corner. In the planning of its medieval streets, the decoration of its arcs and patios with famous ceramics, azulejos, and of course the exuberant city gardens. Olive groves, orange trees, shady aisles. Perhaps this is how the Moor architects saw their heaven on earth. The Chikara Orchestra is a participant in the Flamenco Biennale alternative program. They strive to recreate the music which the previous masters of Seville could have enjoyed in heaven. Bravo, bravo. What kind of music is that? It sounds like flamenco. It's called Andalusian music. It's like flamenco's twin sister. They used to play it during Moorish rule. The rhythm is African and the melody is Arabic. Arabs, Jews, Gypsies, during the last 3,000 years, one and all were trying to conquer the city and make roots in the new motherland. Flamenco became their book of complaints, where everybody left their own note.
We sing with our chest and our vocal cords, and that's why we get this sound. It's a little bit husky. And in singing flamenco, there's a great deal of voice modulation, like a Muslim prayer. They're called grace notes.
Will you show me? Despite the members of the band being quite young, the Chikara Orchestra has recently celebrated its 50th anniversary. Violinist Jalal inherited the band from his Moroccan granddad. I was born in the city of Tétouan in the north of Morocco. It is very close to Spain. And your kaftan is from there as well? This is a jalaba, a traditional Moroccan robe. Although the fit is very old, the robe is new. I wear it at concerts. From Morocco to Spain, it's only 15 kilometers by sea. Andalusian music played by the Chakara Orchestra sounds like a call from one of Gibraltar's shores to the other. The very word flamenco is Arabic. In the music of Andalusia, up to the present day, traditional Arabian instruments are used: the oud, darbuka, tar, a ney flute. The Europeans replaced the Arabic originals with their own versions of them long ago. Today, Chakara plays guitar and violin, but it's still very easy to see Eastern motifs in the dance. What did flamenco dance borrow from the East?
This thigh movement originated from belly dancing.
No, to me it looks a bit too womanly.
Why? Men also do this figure eight. Like this. Confidently.
Like this, correct?
You're doing it right.
Let's try to dance together. I believe I'm starting to slowly comprehend the choreography of Pastora. I have little left to do, just add some fatal passions to the dance. If you don't get how a torero in the bull ring is feeling, you won't be able to dance flamenco. That's what the flash mob choreographer Pastora Galvan told me. These two purely Andalusian genres are united by a long-standing romance. The most passionate female dancers always married the bravest toreros. €2. Just for €2, senors. A soft pillow to go under your soft spot. In Spain, they tried to prohibit corrida many times. But after taking a look at the crowded stands of the world's oldest bull ring, I understand that at least in Andalusia, it won't happen anytime soon. Every bull weighs half a ton. That is 500 kilos. And each toreador has been on the horns at least once. To equalize the chances of both the animal and the man, the bull first needs to be weakened. First of all, picadors on horses take to the ring. Then, banderilleros stick short spears into the combat bull in order to anger the wounded beast even more. And finally, to the sounds of an orchestra, the matador enters the bull ring. By the way, there's no such word as toreador in Spanish. It was made up specifically for the opera Carmen, to make the verses better fit the music. The aim of a matador is not only to survive, but to earn the admiration of the audience. Both the music and applause are just like in a theater. Of course, this is a dance with death. The moves strongly resemble flamenco, although on the contrary, flamenco dancers do an imitation of a matador. If a bull demonstrates particular bravery, the viewers and the corrida chairman may raise orange scarves and give mercy to him. However, this happens only once every few years. I can't go on watching it. I'd rather leave. Very good. That's it. I left the corrida ring, but I appreciated the torero's body posture. In order to work out the same for my dance, I decided to watch professional matadors train. The good news is, instead of real bulls, they are killing homemade one-wheeled ones. Oh, how hard it is to be a bull. How are you, okay? It's the first time a matador has embraced the bull. Let's try again. My tutor is Paco Piena, a torero with 20 years of experience, a crowd pleaser, and a real macho guy. Come on, move! I'm dripping with blood and sweat already. I want to kill him. He thinks he's so slick. Oh, those poor little bulls. Oh, what do you feel in the bull ring when the bull is too close? It's magic, duende, impossible to explain. It's like inspiration in music or dance. Duende is the essence of corrida and flamenco. That very passion, that elusive thing, without which the dance is simply feet trampling the ground. This is exactly what I came here for. May I act as a torero for a while? Well, give it a try. Like this, look. Take it. I'm going to show him something right now. Very good. It resembles a dance a little bit, doesn't it? Sure, this is a dance. Put the cloak in front of you. That's it, like in a dance. Now, retract this. Put your head here and your arms like this. Our goal is to create art. We, toreros, are authors, and we think of beauty above all. You mean this pose has no other function other than to show beauty? No, just beauty, just art. Yes, good. And the head? It seems that this way is much more effective for working out flamenco's body posture than in a dance hall in front of a mirror. Look at me, that's it. Like that. Very, very good. I mean it. Your dance is finally coming to you. Corrida is not a theater where actors pretend that they die. Here, all is for real. Both blood and death. I think this is the most true-to-life performance in the world. Once, a bull killed my friend in front of my very eyes. Each time before entering the ring, we pray, because we don't know if we are coming back.
Okay.
Now, let's try with the banderillas. My brother will help us. He's an excellent torero, too. I'm not going to do this. No, it's too dangerous. Gotcha! Wow, if that was a real bull, I would prefer it be over there, behind the fence. Wanna try? Am I gonna be the bull? No, you're going to pierce. Put this hand this way. This is a flamenco move, isn't it? Of course it is. Like this. That's it. And pierce. Now I am going to become a matador and kill this cardboard bull with all my strength. Look, this is important. Stick out your foot. And then like this. Come to me. Move forward to the bull. not possibly end any other way, but the horns of the one-wheeled bull brought me to life, and it seems I've picked up something important for my flash mob dance. And this street, Carmen. As I told you, flamenco and corrida are closely connected. To get ready, we go from Matador Square through Carmen Street to the church where Paco goes before every fight. This is a small chapel. Here is the priest. Introduce yourself. Alexander. Inside is the altar of our god, Curo Romero. Go in, go in. There's nowhere to go in. In this small space, you find a memorial to the most famous torero, Curo Romero. It's the smallest chapel in the world. There used to be a church here, but they changed all the icons to pictures of Curo. And now there are more pilgrims showing up. There's our Lord. And yours? The whole city, God's torero. It seems that dancers and toreros are united not only just by the love of art, but also by the need for unlimited glory. While dancers dream of fame, every torero has his own fan club. Paco takes me to his, a bar on a corner with slot machines and smashed up tiles. Hello, this is Alex. Nice to meet you. On the wall, like on any wall of fame, is our torero in full regalia. Silk, gold, silver, and pink stockings. Look, that's me. Really? These are all the newspaper articles about me and corrida. My mouth was open from amazement when suddenly Paco started to sing, Pinch Me, a singing torero. I've never seen anything like this except at the opera Carmen. Paco's fans confess that a torero who can sing is a rarity, born once in a generation. It turns out that in between corridas, Paco has recorded his own solo album. Is there a song about a torero? You bet. Sure. Give me a fandango rhythm. The song is about Curo Romero, my idol, of course. Sing along. How does flamenco influence you as a torero? I think to sing you need to have a reason. This could be pain or another feeling. When I sing, I talk about my feelings in the ring with a bull and about my own fear. If I had to sing now, it would be about my fear of having to dance with such wild gypsy women. Are you going to dance? I would, but I don't know how. Now he's going to dance. Go ahead. Looking at Paco's strange movements, I remember that we are not at a casting, but among friends. Here, nobody cares how you dance. Most importantly, like in a bullfight, you must charge forward. Maybe that is a duenda that I've been searching for. I have been preparing for the flash mob for 2 weeks. I tried to become a torero among gypsies, searched for duendo, and like an idiot, I screwed everything up 10 minutes before the beginning. I got very lost in the small Mauritanian streets, which had earlier inspired me so much. Fortunately, in Seville, there is always somebody you can ask for help. Even flamenco dancers have their holy virgin. Where is the flamenco at? There, yes? Phew, made it. Thank God punctuality is not a strong point of the Spanish. Nobody's going to care about being 40 minutes late. Staring at these leisurely flash mob participants, it becomes clear to me that the only one who is trying to be serious here is me. For everyone else, it's yet another occasion to meet, discuss the latest gossip, and, well, dance a while. People are still arriving. Photographers are climbing on lampposts. Cameramen from all the country's TV channels have started taping. But Pastora, the chief flash mob choreographer, is still not here. The patience of these excited Sevillan women has come to an end. They start dancing. I reckon if no flash mob is going to happen, nobody will be upset, as the whole square has already turned into a dance floor.
Look, she's coming. Come on, Pastora.
The loudspeakers are going with painfully familiar Mi Triana. And it's not a meaningless event for me at this point. While dancing with these happy citizens, I remember all my adventures. The first meeting with Pastora, the gypsy house party at Paco's, flamenco in the church, corrida, and training with the toreador. And I have no regrets that I haven't become a bailador, a matador, or a gypsy. But the main thing in flamenco, duende, the dance spirit. I guess I understand. This is passion, joy, and a feeling of freedom at the same time. Flamenco could be anything. A vigorous prayer, a high-pitched song, or a fiery party music. This is the pulse of the very Andalusian way of living, whose vibe you can only feel here in flamenco's motherland.